A vote for Republicans is a vote for safe communities, great jobs, a limitless future, and for the American dream. It's for the American dream.
What's up, ladies and gentlemen? Brandon here with another episode of That's the Point. Tucson, Arizona right now. As you can see, hundreds and hundreds of people, almost thousands, lined up right now for the rally. We're going to go around and ask some people the questions, where they're from and what they think about Trump.
We some mega boys. We got mega joy. You can try to silence us, we make mega noise. And we ain't got no time for the beta boys.
Good to see you all sharp, looking sharp.
Yeah, right. I had to switch it up a little bit for the rally, baby. I had to switch it up for the rally, you know?
Good, man.
Thank you, brother.
If you try to silence us, we make mega noise.
It is. Nah, man, God bless, man. I appreciate that, brother.
If you try to silence us, we make mega noise.
How imperative is it for Trump to win this election this year?
It's very imperative, yes.
Extremely important.
I think it's the most important election of my lifetime. People need to really realize what the Democrats are offering. They're not Democrats anymore, they're socialists.
This is the most important election in the history of our country. It's the most important. I never thought I'd be saying that. It's the most important.
What makes it so important for you guys that Trump needs to win this election this year?
I'm pro-life, so that's very important for me.
Well, for one thing, I don't believe in killing babies.
Respect for law enforcement, respect for our military that I don't think either one Joe Biden has, and protecting Second Amendment rights.
I have sons in the military, so military is very important for me.
My husband has served under since Bush, and it has been a rough 8 years before this 3. He was gone all the time. My kids barely got to see him. So he's been home a lot more, and he's got to see the kids, He's got to see the kids and their birthdays and everything. So military-wise, Trump has done so much.
We're bringing our jobs, our factories, our troops back home in the USA where they belong, right?
I've been a conservative all my life. He's done great for the economy, great for the military. I think the country's just in a much better situation than we were, 4 years ago.
It's for security, American freedom. Just support the troops, support the police officers and everybody that fights for our freedoms to do what we want to do here in America.
We want to keep our freedoms and our guns and all that, but most of all is he's done what no other president has done in a long time to bring this country back.
It's life or death.
Right.
Spiritually, life or death for our country and for the world, because the world depends on this great country.
It's extremely important because we all know that if the establishment is against this man, it's because he's truly for the people. We haven't had somebody in office in my lifetime that has done so much to benefit the American people and people of all colors. And I've never voted for anyone in my life. I've never trusted any politician. And I don't think that my stance has changed on that. I think that we finally have someone in office that I can put my faith in. And he's proved that. I didn't vote for him in 2016. The last 4 years, he's done so much. He's earned my vote, and that's why I'm here today to support him.
My big thing is he's anti-establishment. When he got into office, I saw everybody hating on him. I was like, oh, I need to hop on this. I love hating on people. I love talking shit. So I started looking into him. I'm like, this dude ain't doing anything wrong. He's just talking the truth. And then I see all the other side coming after him with all the smears and nothing verified, nothing to do with anything, just talking shit. And I'm like, well, if he's anti-establishment, I clearly see the establishment coming after him. I hate the establishment. I always have, so that's why it's important to me.
Beautiful.
He's against everyone and everything. It's been 30, 40, 50 years maybe that we've been boxed into a corner. Every country has bought and paid us and bought us out. We've been sold out by everyone and everything in power. It makes you not want to follow politics. A lot of people didn't wake up until he ran last time. A lot of people didn't even know who, the vice president was before him, or before Obama. It's really scary to see what's happened. It took all this time for everyone to wake up. It was like the internet woke people up, and now they're trying to censor the internet because it worked.
Their very own tool that they try to use to to create dissension between the people is biting them back in the butt, because
on the way here I saw a billboard that was talking about he was calling those troops losers and suckers and all that. And they'll put that on a billboard, but they will censor the fucking Joe Biden crack pipe.
Well, there's many reasons. There's a lot of things on the line, as we all know, with the Democrats. We're thinking that they're going to pull a lot of stuff out to try to stop him, but you know, he's doing a lot for the economy. He's bringing jobs back. He's bringing manufacturing back. He's for the people. Our small business was fortunately able to survive because of everything that Trump did.
It's America first.
I'm the only one standing between you and a left-wing crusade. You know, you have people, they want to change our whole country.
why is it for you so important, though, that he does win the election? Just, you know, for you.
Because to me, it's a fight between evil and good. The Democratic Party is evil. There's no question about it. They support rioting, looting, burning, hurting people, and it's got to stop. You know, it's got to stop. It's ridiculous.
I work at Southwest Gas, and my job is on the line if the Democrats get hired. You know, so it's very important for me that Trump stays in office, and I keep a job and keep a retirement.
Well, aside from what all the sound bites are, you know, you hear all the morning talk show hosts talk about it's being much more than an election. It's about socialism versus free enterprise. Well, when you kind of drill down on that, you find out that it's even bigger and broader than that. Many of our rights are being compromised as we speak, right down to the hijacking of, I would say, COVID-19. I mean, COVID-19 is a very serious thing. We all know that, right? But when you look at the number of people that are passing away compared to other diseases, it's like no different than any other flu, and yet they're using it to control the population. And I think it's all a precursor to what their agenda is. And I know it's not cool to say, but I think Biden is a shill for the far left.
I mean, it's a fact.
Whether you want to acknowledge it or not, and I think a lot of people are deluding themselves. And for me, why it's so important, because I'm looking for the fence sitters. I'm looking for the independents. I really sincerely believe that they can be moved to the right if they understand really what's at stake.
This election is a choice between a Trump super recovery or a Biden depression, if he even gets to run.
It's all about freedom or tyranny. So we lose all our freedoms if Biden wins.
Yeah, basically the Democrats have drawn the line in the sand. It's either you're for America or you're not.
Correct.
Yeah, it's sad that it has come down to that.
We don't want communism in our country.
Yeah.
Exactly. We don't want to give up our freedoms and our liberties. We want him to fight for us, and we want to get the swamp out of there because they're cheating to take back this country. They work for us. We don't work for them.
He's draining the swamp. That's what he's doing. He's draining the swamp.
For me, it's all about freedom and constitutional rights that we have that are in jeopardy if the other party wins.
I would agree with that. I think we're looking forward to like the next generation and what we're leaving them. And if we do not hold fast to our constitutional rights, we're going to lose them. We're already seeing that this year with governors locking down and people just very easily handing over their civil liberties for your good. Well, Nazi Germany did that too. And we really need to stand as Americans for everybody's rights, whatever your background. It doesn't matter. We all have the right to have freedoms and civil liberties. It shouldn't be putting one class or one group of person against another. We should all be Americans.
Because he's fighting for every American. He's fighting the deep state that's trying to take him down. And freedom of speech is very important to me. Everybody here needs it, and so he's defending it. So that's why I'm here to support him.
This is the most important election we've had in such a long time because I feel like there's no middle of the road anymore. Like, you really have to be one way or another.
There is a legit line in the sand that has been drawn to where you're either pro-American, pro-value, pro-life, pro-love, you know, or you're not.
15 days from now, we're going to win the state of Arizona. And we are going to win 4 more years in that beautiful White House.
He's done so much for our economy, and he's done so much for the LGBTQ community. He's just done so much in general that people don't really see or that they don't want to see. And I think that if he serves another 4 years, then he's going to continue to do what's best for Americans, despite whether or not they approve of him or not. He's doing what's best for America. And despite his past, whatever allegations have been said against him, what he's doing is to better us. And I appreciate that because he has the right mindset.
I just want to say I didn't vote for 25 years until 2016 because I wanted a businessman to like fix the shit. You know what I'm saying? And he did it, and he's done a better job than I ever expected. So, more power to him, man.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
I just think he's great. I think he's wonderful.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 45th President of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
If you could say anything to Trump as a little Trump tribute for what he's done or what he's been doing, what would you tell him?
Yeah. I tell him, good job, big guy.
We're behind you. We love you and keep your spirits up.
I love you, baby. Trump 2020.
Trump 2020. Keep law enforcement in your prayers, man.
Love you. 4 more years.
God bless you, Mr. President. We have your back the whole way. You fought for us, and we're going to fight for you.
President Trump, good luck. Wish you the best, and 4 more years.
God is behind you, and so are we. Amen.
You're our hero. Thank you for standing up for us and making America great, and we're going to make America great again.
President Trump, thank you for everything you've done for us, and keep strong and keep going forward. Appreciate you.
Thank you so much for fighting for us, common American folks. We are standing with you. We are voting with you. And we are praying for you and your family.
Hey, Donald, we support you 1,000%. My family's all behind you, and we got your back.
4 more years. Keep up the good work.
Amen. Woo!
Donald Trump, I just want to say thank you for everything you've done. You've not only restored my faith and a passion into politics, you made me feel like a regular people can get up and go and do something in this country. And you just changed the game, man, and I can't thank you enough for that.
You turned people like me into believers in you. I look up to you, and you are the only line of defense, and we're relying on you. Please keep it up.
You're awesome, man. Don't stop trolling. Please don't stop trolling. I love it. That's the best thing.
4 more years, bud.
20 more years. 4 more.
Trump 2020!
You're going to make me cry. Don't do that. I don't want to cry. I don't want to cry. Me cry, you'll destroy my image, and then you won't love me anymore. That'll be terrible.
I'm so happy you guys at least gonna put something good in the news and not be like other people. They block us videos, they block out everything. They had to be with Trump, they block it out.
You're doing a great thing here, and I appreciate what you guys are doing.
If you could give a little Trump tribute and you could say anything to Trump right now, what would you tell him?
Oh, I'd want to know who Q is. Not a lot of people even know that idea, you know? But whoever it is, they've been on TV. You know they have.
Genius. Genius.